Welcome to my first Yu-Gi-Oh video. I will start this up with a top 10 list, with a top 10 worst list. I know, you probably have seen loads of them. This one is top 10 worst traps, in my opinion at least. I have made some twists here and there. You may see some new cards, you may see some cards you know. But yeah, a Yu-Gi-Oh channel has to start somewhere. So yeah. I know, it's not very creative, but anyways, it's fun. Probably. I hope you enjoy it. So yeah, let's get right into the news. With number 1. Oh god. Number 1. So first up is side effects, question mark. Side effects indeed, your opponent will OTK you probably, well, anyways. Well, the effect reads, your opponent draws 1 to 3 cards, then you gain 2000 life points for each card they drew with this effect. So, anybody who played Yu-Gi-Oh knows that probably your opponent will OTK you with 3 cards if you top deck this. And he will always probably choose 3 cards unless you limited his hand size and you will want him to discard, but even then most decks want to discard cards, so even that isn't useful. And if he doesn't want to discard, he will just draw 1 and you gain just 2000 life points, and then you wasted a card and gun -2. Just so you gain some life points. At worst -4 of course. And I think if your opponent pluses, it's even worse than going minus, in my opinion at least. So yeah, it's bad even in decks that want to have life points, like a Raw Mages, or I don't know, a Raw Mages is the only deck I can think of right now that has any use in gaining life points, and even in that it sucks. It just sucks. Run some other life point gaining cards. There are tons of cards that can give you life points. So yeah. And this isn't the old card, this is in the Mega Pack. So yeah, in the Mega 10 2016, so pretty new. Number 2. Next up is White Hole. It reads, activate only when your opponent activates Dark Hole. The monsters you control are not destroyed. So, you may say, well, you can prevent your monsters from being destroyed, but the problem is, most decks use RAIGEKI if they destroy your monsters with effect. And even in the OCG, it's even worse because Dark Hole is at 2, so I don't know if you would even run this in the TCG if Dark Hole was at 6. It's just not worth it. If it would read, your monsters can't be destroyed this turn, by card effects of course, it would be kinda decent. Yeah, you would have to say they can't be destroyed by anything this turn. Not even be banished or something. Your monsters can't leave the field. That would be a decent card, but I guess then everyone would run it. Even though, I don't know, trap is placed low and relying on a trap for your monsters to survive. And you still take the damage, like 5 characters says. I don't know. Maybe with a cost, and it's saying your monster cannot leave the field this turn, it would be pretty decent. Like pay 2000 life points, your monsters can't leave the field, or something like that. I don't know. I'm not a card designer, but I can say when cards are bad. And this one is it's a decent example. I mean, if you really want to draw your opponent and disrupt his dark hole plays, go ahead and play it, but not recommended, not at all. So yeah, pretty bad. Number 3. Next up is the card Counter. That's negate the activation of a trap card and destroy it. So, why would you play this? I mean, it doesn't have a cost, so you go neutral. That's okay, but I guess you would play it because of all the solemn cards, but you can theoretically play this in turn 1, yeah. But nobody does that. It would be pretty good if it says you can activate it the turn it was set, or from the hand, something like that, and then make a cost out of it, like pay, I don't know, 4,000, that would be pretty heavy, 2,000 more than Solemn Strike. So yeah, that would be decent, or make it a quick play spell, but the threat is too slow, since if you go turn 2 it won't be useful, since your opponent already has probably a Solemn Strike, warning, or anything other related to that set, and it's only against counter traps. But the real question is, what if you counter? I don't know. Do you even do that? But then name would be the counter. Yeah. Oh, kill me. Anyways, run anything else to negate traps. Or run Twin Twister to remove. Yeah, run Twin Twister. Why don't you run Twin Twister too, if you are so afraid of counter traps? Most of Solemns are the only counter traps played in the meta right now, so yeah, Twin Twister's way better choice, or Galaxy Cyclone, or MST if you wanna be old school. But yeah, not good. Number 4. Next up is the card Anti-RAIGEKI. It's bad. Not because the effect is bad. I mean, probably even if RAIGEKI was a 3, you would probably just, if you would run it, you would run one of this, because you don't want to counter a single card with another single card. Even if you have this on your hand, you still have to hope that you still have to hope that your opponent runs a RAIGEKI too. So yeah, since RAIGEKI is at 1 in the TCG, I wouldn't run it, and since RAIGEKI is forbidden in the OCG, I wouldn't run it too. I don't know if you could even make this better without changing the effect of it fundamentally. Maybe, I don't know, banish the cards that your opponent controls. I shuffle them into the deck. Yeah, shuffle them to the deck, or banish them face down. Yeah, that would be better, but still wouldn't run it if it had that effect. Cause still, RAIGEKI is at 1. Maybe, still. Maybe if the effect would be if 3 or more monsters of you would be destroyed, shuffle all your opponent monsters into the deck. Yeah, that would be decent, to be honest. Yeah, I think that would make the card a lot better. Number 5. Next up is House of passive tape. It reads, if a defense of a monster summoned by your opponent, excluding special summon, is 500 points or less, the monster is destroyed. Why exclude special summon? Like most monsters that are summoned are, yeah, they most have 500 or more defense. And why isn't it a continuous trap? If it would be a continuous trap, maybe 1, 2, maybe 1, most likely 1, yeah. If it would, yeah, special summon, include special summon monsters and make it continuous. Also 500 defense points. Yeah, some monsters would be destroyed, but it wouldn't be that much. I guess back in gold format this was okay, because lots of monsters, I guess against all those 2000 attack beaters, it's good. But nowadays I wouldn't run it, especially since it's just a one-time use and it doesn't negate anything, it just destroys it. So yeah, like you can't stop anything with this. I can't think of a deck that would be no the meta decks would be slightly hindered by this card, not even by the slightest, so not very taping. Yeah, it's bad as fuck. Number 6. Next up is Call of Darkness. Well, it reads, send any monster that was special summoned by Monster Reborn to the graveyard. While this card is on the field, Monster Reborn cannot be activated. So, yeah. Monster Reborn is banned. Even if it was not banned, it wouldn't be good, cause other cards prevent special summoning from the graveyard entirely, like Gravekeepers. Yeah, would, as an example of anti-meta decks that would need it. I mean, it's probably an anti-meta card intended as one, but yeah, Fiendish Chain. No. Raigeki's Emptiness, yeah. There's also a card that outclasses this card since it prevents every special summon. So yeah. If Monster Reborn would be the only card that special summoned, I guess you could run this to prevent someone from special summoning. But it's so bad, cause Gravekeepers do it way better, cause to prevent any effect in the graveyard to activate. So it's just bad, especially since Monster Reborn is both banned in the OCG and the TCG. So and I don't even know what the artwork is supposed to be. Doesn't have to do anything with Monster Reborn. Yeah, it's a bad card with a bad artwork. Number 7. Next up is Call of the Grave. It reads, when your opponent activates Monster Reborn, negate its effect. I know, you may be saying, oh, Ruben, this is a cop-out. Oh, it's the same as last number. Yeah, I bet with numbers. And I have a very short memory, but anyways. Yeah. Yeah, it kinda is a cop-out, but it's even worse than the last number, cause it's not continuous, so it doesn't even prevent your opponent from using Monster Reborn again. Not that it would even matter, but at least you could activate the last card before your opponent uses even Monster Reborn to prevent your opponent from using Monster Reborn. But this just negates Monster Reborn one time. So even if it was legal, you would rather run the last one, but you would rather run anything else that negates spells. Anything. Like Dark Bribe. Way better card. At least you can use it on other cards except fucking Monster Reborn. It sucks. Trust me, your anti-spell fragments are forbidden spell, right? Yeah, the one where you discard the card and they can't activate the spell, so yeah, it fucking sucks. Even if Monster Reborn would be a tree, you wouldn't even consider running it. Except if you want to lock out your opponent from playing Monster Reborn, you want this and the last one to just fuck them up. But no. Just no. Just don't run this. Except, no. I wouldn't even consider running it. Just don't run it. Number 8. Next up is Goblin out of the frying pan. You know it. You have seen it probably on every worst card in your Yu-Gi-Oh list. Yeah. You play, you sell out, doing all the stuff that other YouTubers do just to be famous. I know, but I needed YouTube money. Oh god. Well, yeah. What does it do? Pay 500 life points, negate the activation of a spell, and return it to the owner's hand. You can negate spells from the opponent that cast them that have a cost. You can... I don't know. You can negate spells that activate during their standby phase and end phase, so there's that. You can negate your own spells if you don't want the effects. I don't know. Pendulums, maybe. In the end phase, I don't know. Maybe, no. Curing would still... No. Just run anything besides that. Like again. Fucking Dark Bribe exists, or any negation of spells. As I said before, it's better than this. 500 life points may not be much, but yeah, you can do other things with it. Number 9. Next up is Skull Dice. You know it if you watched the anime, but the real life effect is pretty bad. It reads, roll a 6-sided die. All monsters your opponent currently control lose attack and defense equal to the result times 100 until the end phase. They just could have kept the anime effect and would be decent. The anime effect was divide the attack and probably defense 2 of a monster by the amount. So you roll a 2, divide by 2. So yeah, it would be decent. Still not pretty good. I mean, you would probably get all monsters if you roll a 6. But yeah, chance is just a bitch. So you would probably roll a 1 and don't get any attack or defense divided by this effect then. So yeah, just play Rush recklessly, especially since it's a quick play. So, or yeah, any Moon Mirror Shield, any equip spell, any card that boosts the attack even by 200, cause it always boosts the attack by that. You could even run Shield and Spear. It's pretty bad too, so maybe I should have included it in the list, but 400 attack and defense is still pretty bad, but I think it's better than any of these cards. So yeah, don't run Skull Dice, run anything else, except if you want to make a gamble deck or something like that. Number 10. The last and the worst card in Yu-Gi-Oh for me is Diceversity. You may be wondering why. Well, let's read the effect first. Once per turn, you can target one monster on the field whose current level is different from its original level. Roll a 6-sided die, and that monster's level becomes the same as the result. So, you may be saying, well, it isn't that bad, it's continuous. Yeah, I gotta agree on that. It could be worse. It could be worse indeed. But it could be better as well. First off, why can't you decide that why does it have to be not it has, you can't even change a monster that has its original level, which is probably 99% of all cards most of the time have the original level. I guess it's counter to Predator plans. Cause then you can be like, no, my monster's level 6, you can't destroy it with your effects. But then if you summon your Flacier and banish your monster anyways, or run over it. It's bad. I guess I could use it in Raid Raptors to get out. If I get out my Pain Lanius, I can make it level 3 and summon that shitty rank 3. Yeah, that's the way to play Raid Raptors. Oh god, who at Konami fucked up this shit? Who thought, wow, Raid Raptors are level 4 deck, but we will make a rank 3 for it, with only 2 cards to make it. I guess you could count Pain Lanius, but that's not the topic of this video. This video was top 10 worst traps. And I hate dice rolls, so yeah, another reason for that. I hate just playing on luck. That's why I hate when opponents top tick RAIGEKI. So yeah, that was my video. If you stick through it this long, I guess you enjoyed it. So maybe leave a like, a comment if you have any suggestions for my next video, and if you want, subscribe.